I'd just like to say thank you so much. It's an incredible honour to get this. People died for our civil liberties and our human rights, and no government of whatever political persuasion has the right to give them away, because they're not ours, they're not theirs to give. And we have to protect them and stop them being eroded. This government has said that it's going to change the extradition treaty, and I believe it will, and they are going to introduce again the right to have evidence before the horrendous punishment of extradition can be carried out. And it is a punishment. This year, this Christmas, will be Gary's 10th since he was arrested. It's the longest time anyone has ever been in bail in this country. He hasn't murdered anyone, he hasn't raped anyone, he was in a computer, in his bedroom, and of course what he did was wrong, but if it was so serious, he would not have been left on for 3.5 years after the event. We really have to protect civil rights and civil liberties and hold politicians to the promises pre-election that what they say they will introduce has to be the case, and I believe they will do it. And when they do change this, not if, but when this is changed, at least Gary will know, and he said this to me, that 10 years of what is mental torture will have achieved something so that no one else will ever have to go through this again. And that, the kind of person Gary is, will make it worthwhile. Gary has Asperger's. He's no ordinary man. He's an extraordinary man, and he cares about everyone on this planet. And I'm proud to be his mother. I would like to thank Karen Todner, his solicitor, because every time everyone says it's the end, she says, we've been there before, we'll carry on. And his barrister, Ben Cooper, who stuck by his side constantly, and Edward Fitzgerald, his QC, and Edmund Lawson, who sadly died. I'd like to thank my husband Wilson, Lucy, who's seen Gary through everything, and I have to also thank David Gilmore, who has paid for Gary's psychiatric fees. He also puts millions into crisis for homeless centres, lots of mental health institutions, and to Trudy Style of the Orb and the politicians, David Burrows, and all of the people who have stood by Gary and stood by us, and we will change this extradition treaty. We have to, and everybody must stand up and demand it, because British citizens deserve equal rights to every other nation, and no other nation has signed its citizens' rights away. And please, this government, put them back. Thank you.